everyone. This is Tara Furiani.
And I'm Justin Boggs.
And you're hanging out with Not the HR Lady.
A web series about all...
That sounds like our show.
No BS.
Why is our show
HR
playing?
is not a
What time is it?
It's 7 a.m. on Thursday.
Our show's not till 7 p.m. on Thursdays. Why is our
show
theme
playing?
song? Oh,
Are we supposed... Oh, hey. Hi there.
Hi.
As you can see, we are in bed. We are taking the day off.
Yeah, we are. Rest. You first. Self-care.
Yes.
Critical.
But we have put something really cool together that we think you would like. A little behind the scenes of Not the HR Lady and how we've created season 2 so far.
That's right. We get a lot of questions about how we do our production. People assume that there's a lot of people behind it. And we'd like to show you how it really gets made and what our creative process looks like. And maybe you can learn a thing or two about starting your own show.
Yeah. So have a look.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
You're so worth the fight. Ooh, yeah. So you want to talk season 2?
Yeah, I do. I do want to talk season 2.
Let's, do you want to talk about the episode names first? I know that you've been working on some names.
Yeah, so I definitely wanted to do DEI or Die.
I like that one.
I just like the play on the
letters,
the lettering.
themselves,
Yeah. And then I bought that domain, and then I also want to do. I know black people, but I know black people.
I like the one that you had mentioned. What is it? He, him, she, her. The them, oh my.
Yes.
Definitely want to use that.
I want to do that one
really
all about especially with all the controversy on LinkedIn about pronouns not being a part, something people can choose.
You can't
to
have
display.
that on your thing.
Yes, and with all the bans that happened because people had that, which technically violated terms of service, but then they clarified that it didn't. It's like a cluster. I think that'll
be a really good episode.
I think so too. I also want to, do a cross promotional thing for Don't Suck as a Boss and for Fuck Your Office Staff.
Yeah. That makes sense. That'll be really good.
Well, I think the show,
especially have the show out, that episode out with your book.
Great. Yeah. I
think that'll be good.
And then I definitely want to do the boardroom baddie or boardroom Scott Bad. I want to talk
something about
stuff that happens in the boardroom, things that from a C-level perspective, being a woman at the C-suite. So I was thinking about getting a bunch of C-level leaders together to talk about those experiences, but using kind of the play on like a badass woman, so boardroom baddie. I was thinking.
I like that.
Snoop Dogg called Martha Stewart a baddie after she did her time. What was that guy? Tadashi 69 or something?
Takashi
69. Whatever. And who was snitching on everybody. Do you remember that whole situation? He was she did her time like a baddie. And I don't know why I like that phrasing. So I wanna do that.
I like that.
Does that sound good?
I think that sounds great. I think right now we've got some good working titles for sure.
Yeah.
What else for season 2?
Do you want to talk about sponsors?
Yeah. I really wanted to see if Stephanie from Exact Wranglers would maybe want to do something, and everyone over at like People Element.
Yeah, I definitely love what they are doing. I love what Stephanie is doing. HR Transform, I'm pretty sure that they would be wanting to be involved with us some way. I don't know. I think that I read or heard that the Vegas one was going to be rescheduled just altogether for 2022, but they are doing a summit, I think, sometime in March.
She reached out to you about that, so hopefully you'll
so
be in
hopefully
there.
I'll be speaking at that.
Yeah.
Which is I think like the third week of March or something like that. So that's I'm pretty sure they'll sponsor something again. I would love to have them back. Also with locals.
Okay.
That's Sharif. Yeah, that's like a European, I think, based company.
I'll get a hold of Ableton and see if they would want to maybe do something. See if they want to sponsor. Or
and I want to get some of the wineries and stuff like we had for the end of last season.
I think that would be
involved, which would be really cool. And then I want to also talk to Catherine. I know she has Titan ATS coming online in season 2. I know we're really closely aligned with what she's building.
Yeah.
So I want to talk with her and see if Titan is interested in maybe getting into a sponsorship with us as well. So I'm pretty excited.
I think it'd be a good start for the season at least.
Absolutely. Like the first season was pretty good. The second season is like just going to be, I think, even better and better and better.
Yeah. I agree.
Gotta hit that number, right?
Yeah, I want to get to more subscribers and more
me too.
YouTube plays.
Yeah.
Maybe get that YouTube partnership.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would be happy about that.
Do you want to talk this set?
I do. I want to.
I've been having a really like crisis of life about our set because I really do want to change it.
Well, I think we should definitely, if anything, we need to add some curtains.
Yeah, I agree. It's just like too bright.
It's just too, it's too bright. And then I
hate curtains.
I know, but I definitely think we should do something like that. And then maybe...
I take that back. I don't hate curtains.
And then maybe change our backgrounds or something.
Oh, I definitely want to change my background. What are you thinking? Yo. I don't know. I always wanted to be on like MTV Cribs, and that's like the closest I can be to it. So I'm going to show you my new set. I'm really excited. Check it out. This is my clock. It is an heirloom of my mother's. There is the parentals. Me and my daddy in my first apartment. Fun fact, I collect first edition books. Some of these are first edition books that are among my favorites, like Stephen King, Dr. Seuss, who is not canceled. And I was actually named after somebody from All My Children, which is a soap opera from like long ago. You can see I have a lot of women authors, including one of our favorites and friend of the show, the HR lady, Wendy Sellers. There's my daddy. Lots of silver oak wine. Lots of corks. That's my granny and my aunt. More lady authors. And indeed, what would Beyonce do? Alanis Morissette. That's my very first record ever, given to me by Justin. Some other great lady books. Some cookbooks, just for the irony of it. Some of my favorite collections, my Starbucks mugs from places I've been. And a cookbook because I love to cook. Justin got this for me for Christmas. And ooh, who's that pretty lady? That's my granny. Hope you liked it. This is going to be my new set for season 2. Woohoo! See what Easter eggs you can find.
Hello. I've got the set all together, and I wanted to give you a look and show you what I got. This is my amp, my guitar amp. It's a Mesa Boogie dual rectifier trim overb. It's a 91 tube amp. It's kind of my favorite. And then over here, I've got a bottle of Lagavulin in the decanter. I've got a picture that the frame the kids made for me for Christmas. I've got a Rubik's Cube because I love to solve it. And then a mug that I also got for Christmas. Best bonus dad ever. Over here, I got some albums of my favorite band. I've got some guitar pedals that I use. This one's probably the most used, right behind the guitar tuner. I have Kurt Cobain's journal. It's a pretty nifty read if you ever get a chance. A signal splitter for some headphones, a microphone for recording. I've got some more microphones around the place, but you don't really see this in the show. I've got a practice pad because I also play drums. Got a snare. Got some cymbals down here. This is actually a pretty rare snare. They don't make these anymore. Over here, I've got a globe that holds some more alcohol. Some of them are empty, some of them are not. Up here, though, I have how to choose a bottle of wine. Now, I'm just going to hold on that for a second and let you take a look at that because this is really, really good, really funny. So that's what I got for my set. So hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, always send us a line and we'll be happy to answer. Yeah. Okay, so the set itself, I was thinking I want to work with some different camera angles and move the lights around a little bit.
Okay.
I want to try and square up the shots a little better.
I think that would be a good
than we did
idea.
from last season, since last season was an extreme learning curve.
Yeah, for sure.
But I also want to, I think I want to put up like a sound barrier in our room, since the room is big and it kind of echoes a lot.
Yeah.
Do you think that would be
Yeah.
something we should do?
I mean, yeah, it's not like we're having guests.
Right, because I don't think we should have guests at all, right?
No, I meant literally because
Yeah.
of COVID.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So, I mean, like, nobody's going to see the room,
Perfect.
right?
Because
But I want to talk about that later, about guests.
Okay. Because I picture it. This is us getting ready. This is what it looks like. You see all the foam and lights. A nice big sound barrier. Hello.
Do you think that this looks weird? Like, I know it's pajama, but do I look like I'm in pajamas?
No, it looks great.
Do I look like I'm in pajamas?
It looks like you're in pajamas.
It does?
Yes.
Really? Do you guys think I'm in pajamas? It's a pajama episode because it's fucking
Women's History Month.
whoop, whoop, whoop. It's my month.
And it's behind the scenes. So you'll see we got
Yeah.
camera 1 over there, camera 2 for the wide shot, camera 3, which is the hottest camera, pointing at this lovely lady. And that's how we do it. We do it with iPhones. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. So that's what it's like behind the scenes here.
Okay, so I got the Mac Pro, like the discount,
Yeah.
which is pretty great. I know. I got that in season 1. But I've been able over time to build up a few things, and I was thinking about like just like general makeup and stuff, and I know that Vinny wants to help, that Riley wants to help.
I like this. I want to talk about the makeup and then the timing before getting, the timing of getting ready for the show. But as you can see, we're about to pull up. So let's get some wine first.
I like this. Let's do it. Sir,
Much needed.
this
Glass
is
of wine. I love
nice.
how they bring it out to us and have it ready.
They know it's here.
Yes, they do.
This was a great idea. Cheers.
This was. Yeah, good guy. So good.
Good guy is good. It's named appropriately.
Yes. So I want to talk like makeup,
Wardrobe.
dress for it, wardrobe, and I want to talk like timing and stuff like that, getting ready for the show.
I think the more succinct we can be, the better, for sure. I want to be really intentional, like we were sort of last season, with, you know, on one of the episodes where I didn't want to get out of bed. You know, I didn't really do my makeup. I didn't really do my hair. I didn't take a shower. Like, I threw some dry shampoo on.
It was reflective of your feeling at the time.
Right. And I didn't want it to be disingenuine. Like, I wanted to be, you know, real and in the moment. And allow people to see that visually just as much as when I'm feeling excited and happy that you see that too, because everybody knows I love to do makeup at this point. Some of my kids like to do makeup. Vinny's
Vinny
taken a
loves
real liking to doing it.
Stella's getting better.
Stella is just getting better and better at 3 years old. It's pretty crazy. I wish they'd stop using my Mac, or I wish that Mac would come out with like a really cheap children's line, because the Wet n Wild and like some of the cheaper makeup I've gotten them just doesn't work
also,
as well.
But it's also not what mommy
It's not
uses.
mommy's makeup. Yeah.
So they don't want to use that. They want to use mommy's good stuff.
Absolutely. And Lancome and Mac and It. All of those are what I use on the regular. And that'll be with this season as well.
I think the most thing that I use is the bed head, right?
The bed head, yeah. The
to
bed
try
head
and tame this beast.
Try to tame,
But it's only for a short period. I need to get a haircut.
Fucking COVID.
I know.
I haven't gotten my
COVID.
hair colored. I haven't seen Missy in over a year.
She's been pretty great.
Yeah, but my hair's grown out just beautifully, you know, with the help of some extensions. It's really, really dark without extensions.
So what about wardrobe? Like we need to go and get a couple outfits.
We do. I want to hit up that thrift shop.
Oh yeah, the
one here in
close to the
town.
house.
Yeah. They have great stuff and find some great.
Really great finds in there.
Absolutely.
We found some really, really good
I don't know if people know
stuff.
that we are intentional about our wardrobe and our makeup and our looks and stuff, that we actually curate them for each episode. Like we had pajama day, of course. That seems pretty intentional.
Well, it's also like the color scheme and stuff like that. Like I'm not wearing bright green if you're wearing brown.
We're not trying to be contrary.
Like, no.
Right.
Like it's still a video production, and
Right.
it's intentional that it looks right.
And that we have something maybe reflective of what's going on.
Yeah, like the shirt, the
equal pay. Yeah, I want to equal pay in rosé.
Yeah.
And I really want to wear that at some time this season, probably during March. You know, during International Women's Month. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Kind of start it like that.
Yeah.
How long do you think it's going to take us to get ready?
So I think we should definitely allot ourselves like an hour.
I think that's good. I think an hour or maybe like an hour and 30 just to be on the safe side, because the kids want to come in and they want to do the makeup.
Yes.
They want to blow mommy's hair out with the hair
Yes.
dryer.
Yep.
They want to do all that stuff.
Yes.
It's always great when they're home. 'Cause
I know.
You get a couple extra hands helping you
I
get ready.
do. I always get several hands. Then usually my nails are painted on those episodes because they love to have a fun time with that.
Yeah.
I think
that's a good time for me to like kind of set up the set and get that stuff ready while you're starting, you know, your makeup and your hair.
It's a good tag team.
It is a good tag team. I think it's great, and I think the timing of it is going to be great as well. Oh, tag team,
Let's
back
begin.
again.
Party on, party people. Let me hear
Yeah.
some noise. Sorry.
Come on, people. Let me hear you make some noise.
All right. I think I'm ready to head back. I finished this glass of wine, and then you want to head out of here?
Yeah. Let's head out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
All
do
right.
that.
Head on up to the bar.
Yeah, I like
Close that. I like it too.
So after the show, what do you want to do? I know you had brought something up earlier.
Yeah, I have this idea. remember, you know, The Walking Dead?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't seen it in a very long time, but yeah.
I know. Do you remember, like, Chris Hardwick had that show afterward for, like, super fans? The Talking Dead, where then you dissect the episode and, like, talk about the episode and, like, you know, see if there are future spoilers, but also you bring in, like, some of the cast or anybody who was, like, specially featured on the show or just anybody, like, relevant, you know?
Yeah.
So I was thinking about something like that for Not the HR Lady, because one of the questions we get, as you know, all the time, or maybe you don't know, I don't know, one of the questions that I get all the time is like, I wish that you guys would go deeper into X. Like, I wish you would right? Whatever it is. Oh my God, there's a tiny horse. It's Texas. There's probably tiny horses everywhere.
It was probably a bull or something.
Like a baby bull. But everybody talks about, like, you know, wanting to go deeper, and I'm like, the show can only be so long. We'd be there 4 hours. So, like, what if afterwards, since we don't really have guests on our show, but we sometimes have people who do, like, a segment, and I want to do that for next season. I don't want to have guests again. I don't, like, guests aren't really our jam, but I there's absolute, I want to dive deeper, and doing it with other experts in the space would be, I think, hugely impactful for, like, honestly for everybody, but, like, specific folks relevant to whatever topic that we're talking about. Join us on a, like, an after, like, a Talking Dead episode of Not the HR Lady. Like, maybe we just call it, like, Talking Not the HR Lady or Talking NTHRL or something like that.
Okay, I like that. What does that look like to you, though?
Like, it looks like we watch the show with our fans, with everybody. We talk to everybody during the episode. And then, like, as soon as it's over, we switch over to, like, a live stream. She came out,
awesome.
you know, as
A lot of good.
like, as a non-binary.
Oh, good Jackie.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah, I'm
Lauren.
glad to hear
And
that
Rob
that's
Roy.
a lot more accepted now.
Yes.
Well,
Loving
exactly, and that's
I can't
the
wait
point
for
I
this
was thinking
after
about
party
too while
here,
shooting
this
at the
after
beginning of
I
this,
know.
because
Live stream.
1995, you're talking about 3 actors who have had
Yeah, is that about
incredibly masculine roles
I like that.
so far.
And then you throw in RuPaul. Like,
Absolutely.
Oh, there's
If you have
Sharif.
not seen the movie,
Sharif.
Chew on Food, Thanks for Everything.
Hello.
That's literally the entire name of the title. It's so long and kind of
Hey.
ridiculous.
Hello.
when you think about it.
By the way, we're just premiering the episode.
Turn it down.
Yeah, we're premiering the episode, getting ready for our live stream afterwards. As you can see, business up top, bedtime at the bottom.
Bedtime
Yeah, working from home.
at the bottom.
You know, you can fucking do this. No big deal.
Yeah.
And you can see here we got our
Oh,
lighting
my
set up.
God.
Just move it so you can see. That's what it looks like. So that's behind the scenes here. Hope you enjoyed.
Bye.
Oh, there's Catherine.
Yep.
Yeah. There ain't no easy way out.
Stands my ground.
We're gonna make a country and I won't
Bang.
down.
I like it.
Let's
So
God.
I think I'm gonna try some different editing techniques on this season to try and speed up the process a little bit.
Like, what are you thinking?
Just different cuts. I'm gonna put them all together, all of the videos together, and then make cuts, and then just delete the in-betweens instead of doing like 2 or 3 minutes at a time and like getting that exactly how I want it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like 4 minutes at a time. It's gonna take a lot more for me to like have to visualize it because I'm not going to go in between our
Ooh, I think
videos.
that was what it smells.
But I will just watch it and know kind of this is where it's gonna go, and I'm gonna make those individual cuts until the wide shot. And then every time I go to a wide shot, I'll go back and then delete all of the in-between videos. I think that's gonna help. And then with the audio, I'm just gonna kind of keep it the same, low compression.
but I think that would be good.
I'm down with whatever you do.
Yeah. How about the marketing and stuff?
You know, I think for me, I've really, I think done an okay job of like creating like a brand consistency with sort of the no kind of thing, the no symbol, you know, and keeping the red and the black and the whites and the kind of gray palette. I think the one thing I want to do, and I'm gonna go back to season 1, I think, and do it, is create cards for the episodes so that it's clear what the episode is about visually, like visual. You know how much
So
I
it's
love.
not just a picture of it?
Yeah, because like that doesn't tell you anything. I know you can read the title, but nobody wants to read the title. Like we want to see it on the card, you know.
Yeah, that's a good
So
idea.
I really want to do that. That's important to me from a marketing perspective. And then I'm just gonna swap out the image coloring every week, so like the image stays the same,
Yeah,
or the look stays the same,
but different.
but the colors rotate between like all of our brand colors.
I really like that.
And then have a different one, since we're going to do the 2 different shows potentially. Have 2 different graphics, right? So they're like similar but different, where it's clear they're sort of like together, but they're also
These shows
2
go
different.
together,
Yeah, like
but the
these
cards
shows,
are still different.
but the cards are still a little bit different because the cards for the after would show our guests.
Ooh, I like that. Like
Right?
the little headshot.
Yeah. And it would also say like the date and time, because I want to do like the sort of in the moment marketing, because I find that I just think that's such a better, like a lot of times people just don't mark their calendar for your stuff, and that's fine. But we have a live show, and doing this live show that we're talking about, I want to let people know sort of like right before it's about to happen, because I think the viewership would be better from that regard until we get that people knowing that it's at a specific date and a specific time.
I agree.
And that's the other key.
I mean, consistency,
is keeping
right?
that consistency of like, let's commit to doing it. And I think like Wednesday maybe, but so let's try that and see how that works. But I don't know. Like I'm leaning toward Thursdays.
I think Thursdays would be better.
Thursdays, and I was thinking like 7 o'clock to appease all time zones. It kind of fucks the UK, but like
I mean, so
it's
we could
late,
pick any
right?
hour, and somebody
It
is
fucks
still going to get
somebody.
it. Yeah.
I know. So like it's what, midnight or 1 o'clock in the UK.
Yeah.
It's really early in Australia and in like APAC
Yeah.
area. It's like the end of the workday for the West Coast. You know, it's sort of the middle-ish to end of the workday in Alaska and Hawaii. The East Coast, it's 8 o'clock. Like, it's not too late. But I mean, we definitely have an after-hours show.
I can't wait to see what that looks like.
Oh my gosh, me too.
Hello, it's me again. I just kind of wanted to give you a rundown of what it's like to mix and master and edit, and a little bit of the equipment that we use. So first off, I'm going to start with the microphone. This is a Shure SM7B. This is probably the best microphone that you're going to find for any kind of vocals in a recording studio or podcast studio or anything like that. And with that, you need to get a cloud lifter or something to raise the gain without allowing it to peak out. Down here, we use a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. It's just the 2 inputs that we need since it's just the 2 of us. And that directly goes in to the computer where I use Ableton. And Ableton is where we do all of our audio. So up here, you can see she's got her own tracks of rack mount that I put onto here to give the sound, kind of everything that I need it. And same with mine, as you can see, the EQ is just a little different. And then into all of that buses down, or goes to the master track, where I do a little final mastering, a little compression, and then just a little top boost on the EQ here. Run it through a glue compressor to bring it all together. And then again, at the end, just a limiter to make sure we don't peak out on the end. And when I'm doing all of the editing, I use these Sennheiser HD 280 Pros 64 ohm headphones, and they're really kind of the best. Like, I love those headphones. You get a lot of bass, so it's almost like having a studio monitor. About that bass, about that bass. But it gives you a lot of bass without having to have studio monitors. But it's really a bad idea to mix and master using headphones. But when you're in a limited space and everything, it works perfect. Now she's working on some stuff over here. What do you got going on?
I am
I'm gonna
working.
come over here to you.
Get over here. So a couple of things. First, I am doing the header for our LinkedIn company page, which is LinkedIn/company/not the HR lady. And this is what you'll find, which is live every Thursday, which you're watching right now, hopefully, or maybe on replay at 7:00 Central Time, that we are broadcasting our show. And even though this is going to be part of a mid-season break episode, it's still going to be Thursday at 7. So I'm working on that. I'm also completely overhauling our website. So it's very basic in function. It doesn't go very far. There's headers, which takes you places, footers, which takes you other places. And then this is like an actual like video graphic. So like when you go to our website, it looks like, and this is just like demo right now, but
Yeah.
so it looks like this. So it's like a video running in the
new edition
background.
that we have at the bottom with the pronouns. I think that's
That's my favorite
probably the best
edition.
one,
So like when you join our website, you go in and you put in like Tara Furiani. Oh, I put my caps lock on. And then I'm gonna put Tara, not the HR.com. And then I can put she, her. She, her, they. And subscribe. And then you can join our site. So that's what I'm working on. All things marketing right now. And lining up guests and stuff. Really excited.
Yeah. So here at Not the HR Lady, it's literally just the two of us.
Yep.
We do everything from lights and sound and marketing and fucking sponsorships and websites and video editing and everything, reaching out to people. It's all us. So everything that you see, it's just the two of us.
Yeah, there's no Oz.
No
The
behind
Oz
the
is
curtain.
us.
The Oz is us. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you on Thursdays.
Bye. 7:00 Central.
Yeah.
Pick your feet off the sound. Pick your feet up off the ground. Touch us.
Well, speaking of getting our feet off the ground, I think we just need to do it. I think everything we said sounds really good for this season.
I agree. I think that we have to be consistent. I think that the work that we're doing is wanted and valuable. And if we learned anything from season 1, it's that like consistency is key, first of all. And second, the message and everything is like what people are wanting to hear. So Thursdays at 7, right?
I think that's gonna.
And we just need to do it. We just need to get started. Yeah, it's you and me, and we're fucking awesome.
And we're gonna do it.
And we're just gonna
This
do it.
season's gonna be better than the last.
Hell yeah, it is. It's always growing. It's always getting better. I'm excited.
I am too. Now,
What?
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's get started on season 2.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's go. Wow. That was it. That's how we do it. That's how we.
That's the whole kit and
enchilada.
caboodle.
Yeah. Cheesy.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Behind the Scenes with Not the HR Lady. A kind of peek into what it looks like when we come up with our ideas and like what we do
Yeah.
and how we do it.
Yeah, and it's just the two of us.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
And on that note, we are gonna. Do you want to finish taking the rest of the day off?
Yeah, you want to do our taxes?
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Not the HR Lady.
Engage with us on any social platform at Not the HR Lady and visit our website for more people stuff at notthehrlady.com.
New episodes will be out every week. We'll see you next time.
Bye.